Gunger is a band that plays what we call liturgical post-rock. Musically, it's somewhere between maybe like Sigur Rós, a little bit of Muse, a little bit of Sufjan Stevens. But then we say liturgical because we sing a lot about God. We sing, it's church music, but maybe church music differently than you've heard of before. The band consists of myself and my wife, Lisa, and Brad Waller, and Josh Harvey is the newest addition. Lisa actually is one of the other primary songwriters for the band. I write most of my stuff with her. Most of the time, if either of us are writing a song, we eventually take it to the other person.
I think our strategy is to get to a place where people aren't really watching us. I mean, that's my hope, to where it's such an experience. It is so worshipful that it's not about us. It's not what's going on stage. Obviously, that's, you know, we want the music to be the catalyst for that experience.
Depending on where you see Gunger play, you might see 4 people or you might see 10 people on the stage. The 4 of us are kind of the core of what's happening, but depending on what kind of show you come to, you might see more or less. Yeah, we're going to change the name from Michael Gunger Band to Gunger.
I really like it. It's a lot easier to say.
It's not about you anymore. It's not the Michael Gunger show.
It looks a lot better on a t-shirt.
You make beautiful things. You make
Beautiful Things, the record, I produced this time just myself. And there's something I like about when we make records. We've done both of our records in houses, actually, rather than renting out a studio.
It felt really good to do that instead of go to a studio because, I mean, we slept there, we ate there, we lived there, so if someone had a creative idea, you could just record it. And everybody is already there, you're just kind of perpetually immersed in this creative environment, and you have the ability to capture it.
I feel like it's a different direction for us, and for this one, I feel like the songs are much more true to who we are and what I feel like it's exactly what we want to say.
The writing for this record, I was writing for a few years, I guess, and had all sorts of songs. I don't know how many. We cut and cut and cut and got it down to 13, which is still a lot of songs. But there's songs that I feel like really are accurately reflective of where we were. I really felt like we need to start being more intentional about creating what we want to create. With the name change and everything, we're gonna plan these events that we're doing 5 of them this spring, the Beautiful Things events. It's going to be very different than anything we've ever done or ever seen, actually. It's going to be worship, but not what you would expect, maybe. They're going to be in music venues rather than churches, kind of taking it outside of the church walls. I hope that with this record and with our music that we can kind of break some of those boxes that maybe people think of when they think of praise and worship music or church music or Christian music even. But we just decided to just be honest and be ourselves and not try to fit into a mold. And hopefully others will like it.